Have you ever felt a sudden, inexplicable drop in your bank balance, even when you thought you were tracking every single penny? It happens to the best of us. We sit down at the end of the month, meticulously reviewing our statements, and realize that the math just does not quite add up. It feels like a glitch in the matrix. But what if I told you that this is not a mistake? What if these small, seemingly random financial bleeding moments are part of an engineered systemic flaw? Welcome back. Tonight, we are going to explore the architecture of modern economic glitches. We will look at how algorithms, hidden fees, and behavioral nudges are perfectly calibrated to siphon off wealth without ever triggering your alarm bells. By the time you drift off to sleep tonight, you will understand the invisible forces at play. So go ahead, find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and let me guide you through the hidden machinery of the modern market. To understand the glitch, we first need to travel back to the origins of frictionless spending. 2 decades ago, spending money was a deeply physical act. You had to go to an ATM, withdraw the cash, feel the paper in your hands, and physically hand it over to a cashier. Every transaction came with a psychological weight. We call this the pain of paying. It is a real neurological response that lights up the same regions of the brain associated with physical discomfort. When you handed over a $50 bill, your brain warned you that you were giving up a valuable resource. But the architects of modern consumerism recognized that this pain was terrible for business. Their solution was not to offer cheaper goods, but to abstract the concept of money entirely. They digitized it, turned it into plastic cards, and then into invisible contactless signals bouncing off a terminal. By removing the physical friction, they bypassed your brain's natural alarm system. Today, a casual tap of your phone can transfer hundreds of dollars in a millisecond, and you feel absolutely nothing. You do not mourn the loss of the cash because you never held it. This is the first and most fundamental glitch in our financial reality. The pain of paying has been completely erased, leaving us defenseless against the endless stream of subscriptions, microtransactions, and impulsive late-night purchases that slowly drain our accounts. The abstraction of money has made us numb to its disappearance. Think about the last time you bought a digital item or ordered food with a saved credit card. The transaction happened so smoothly that it felt almost free. This seamless experience is deliberately designed. It is the ultimate Trojan horse of personal finance, quietly infiltrating your budget while you sleep. The abstraction of money was just the beginning. The second glitch lies in the ecosystem of modern subscriptions. We are now living in a rental economy where ownership is rapidly becoming a relic of the past. You no longer buy software, you rent it by the month. You do not buy movies or music, you pay for the privilege of accessing them. On the surface, this sounds incredibly convenient. You get infinite access for a seemingly small monthly fee. But this convenience masks an insidious financial trap. Corporations understand a fundamental truth about human psychology. We are inherently lazy when it comes to canceling things. This is a behavioral phenomenon known as status quo bias. Once a subscription is active, it requires mental effort and administrative hassle to turn it off. Companies intentionally design their cancellation processes to be confusing, burying the cancel button deep within obscure menus. As a result, countless people continue to pay for services they stopped using years ago. This is what economists quietly refer to as phantom wealth drain. It is money that leaves your account with zero corresponding value entering your life. When you multiply this by a dozen different subscriptions across hundreds of millions of users, you begin to see the true scale of the glitch. Entire industries are now sustained not by the value they provide, but by the apathy of their customers. You might think you have your recurring costs under control, but the numbers tell a different story. The average consumer underestimates their monthly subscription spending by a staggering 400%. The glitch works because the amounts are intentionally kept just small enough to evade your financial radar. $10 here, $15 there. Individually, they seem harmless. Collectively, they represent a massive, unauthorized withdrawal from your future wealth. And the most disturbing part is that we willingly signed up for it. As we dive deeper into the rabbit hole, we encounter the third anomaly, the hidden inflation of convenience. Over the past decade, we have seen an explosion of on-demand services. Everything from groceries to transportation can be summoned with a quick tap. We have been conditioned to believe that time is our most valuable asset, and that paying a premium for convenience is always a smart trade-off. But the financial algorithm running in the background tells a different story. When you use a delivery app, you are not just paying a delivery fee. You are unknowingly navigating a complex labyrinth of invisible markups, service charges, and dynamic pricing algorithms. The menu price on the app is often significantly higher than the price in the physical store. This price manipulation is entirely legal, yet deeply deceptive. It is a glitch in price transparency. The algorithms track your habits, your location, and even your battery level to determine precisely how much you are willing to pay at any given moment. They exploit your moments of exhaustion, targeting you when your cognitive defenses are at their lowest. You justify the extra $15 because you are tired after a long day. But over time, this convenience premium compounds into a devastating financial burden. What used to be a luxury reserved for the ultra-wealthy has been successfully rebranded as a middle-class necessity. We have outsourced basic human tasks and, in the process, handed over a massive share of our income to intermediary platforms. The glitch is that we perceive this outsourcing as a lifestyle upgrade, when in reality, it is a sophisticated method of wealth extraction. We are trading our hard-earned financial security for the illusion of saved time, failing to realize that the time we save is often just spent scrolling through the exact same devices that drain our wallets. Now we reach the dark heart of the system. The ultimate glitch is not found in an app or a subscription or a credit card. It is found within our own psychology. The financial industry has spent billions of dollars mapping the precise emotional triggers that make us part with our money. They know that we buy things not because we need them, but because we are trying to fill an emotional void. We shop when we are stressed, when we are lonely, or when we feel inadequate. This is the emotional spending loop. The algorithmic platforms we interact with every day are designed to amplify these feelings of inadequacy. They show us carefully curated images of lifestyles we cannot afford, subtly suggesting that our current existence is somehow flawed or incomplete. They manufacture a sense of urgency and scarcity, pushing us to consume as a form of self-soothing. This is the quiet catastrophe. We are trapped in a cycle where the very tools that make us feel inadequate are also selling us the cure. Every time we yield to this pressure, we are not just losing money, we are losing our agency. The glitch is that we believe our purchasing decisions are rational and independent, while in reality, they are highly predictable responses to engineered stimuli. The machines know us better than we know ourselves. They anticipate our moments of weakness and present the perfect product at the exact right time. It is a deeply asymmetrical warfare, and the battlefield is your mind. When you truly grasp the sheer scale of this psychological manipulation, the random drops in your bank balance finally begin to make sense. They are not accidents. They are the calculated outcomes of a system operating exactly as it was designed to operate. So, how do we fix the glitch? How do we reclaim our financial autonomy in a system designed to strip it away? The answer is not a complex financial formula, nor is it a vow of absolute poverty. The true antidote to algorithmic extraction is mindful friction. If the system relies on everything being fast, seamless, and frictionless, then your most powerful weapon is to intentionally slow down. Introduce small delays between your impulses and your transactions. Relink the pain of paying to your daily life by challenging the necessity of convenience. Audit your invisible subscriptions, not just to save money, but to actively reject the apathy that companies rely on. When you feel the sudden urge to make an unplanned purchase, pause and ask yourself what emotional void you are trying to fill. By breaking the cycle of automatic consumption, you step out of the algorithmic flow. You stop being a predictable data point and start becoming an active participant in your own financial life. The truth is, wealth is not built in a single brilliant move. It is preserved through 1,000 tiny, mindful acts of resistance against a system that wants you to mindlessly consume. It is about waking up from the financial slumber they have placed us in. As the night deepens, let the noise of the market and the glow of the screens fade away. You have recognized the invisible glitches. You have seen the hidden architecture of the financial traps that surround us. And with that knowledge comes a profound sense of peace. You do not need to constantly consume to be complete. You do not need to play a game designed for you to lose. The quiet awareness you hold now is your greatest defense. Let your mind unspool from the anxieties of ledgers and balances. Tomorrow is a new day, and you will face it with clarity and intention. But for now, you have earned your rest. Close out the tabs, put away the concerns of the waking world, and allow yourself to drift into a deep, restorative sleep. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out into the quiet room. Good night. Rest well. I'll be here tomorrow night.